So one of the things you may or may not be aware of is that you have control over what shows up on this left menu here in Canvas. And I can sort of click Student View here. You see something different than the student. So right now, a student coming into my class would see Home, Discussions, Grades, People, Syllabus, Conferences, Collaborations, and some of these other tools. So if you don't use collaborations, then it doesn't make any sense to have that on the menu, and you can adjust that. I'm going to hit Leave Student View. Got to Student View by hitting that glasses. That's a new feature this year. It's kind of cool. The way I change what they see is I go to Settings, I go to Navigation. I can choose which tools. Anything up here will show up for the students. Now you may have noticed things like assignments didn't show up. That's because this is an empty course right now. When I add an assignment, assignments would show up. If I don't want attendance, I can drag it down below. If I'm not going to use conferences, I can drag it down here. Same for collaborations. I'm not going to use Follett Discover, Proctor U. I am going to use Multi-Tool, and that's one we'll learn about later, so I'm going to drag that up there. I don't really need my students to see files. So you can kind of pick and choose what the options they have here. No lockdown browser, but they don't need rubrics or outcomes, so we can kind of pick that. And I want modules up higher because that one's important, and I'm going to put grades up there. So you can control that. When I hit Save, and you do have to hit Save, don't forget that part, then when I come over here and I'm going to go Home, and then I'm going to hit that Student View again, and you should see there's a few less things over here. Again, the other ones will show up when I add things to them. But that's just a nice thing to know how to do to unclutter your course.